Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Starting this one with a fun viral video. They don't call them viral videos anymore. And we were just talking about it and we wanted to share it with Annie, so we'll share it with you too. That's the kind of stuff we're into. So we're gonna go right into episode 114. Welcome to Previously on the Screviously.
So this past month we've been doing this wellness challenge that I spoke a little bit about on my podcast and on my Insta, and Timmy created this challenge, and part of that challenge was paying attention to our nutrition, making sure that we were eating well and in moderation, and feeling good really does start with food, and Factor makes it possible for you to achieve your specific daily goals through nutritious, purposeful eating. It's all about mindful eating and thinking about what's going in your body and how much that affects your mental. Factor offers lots of different options. They have keto, calorie smart, chef's choice, vegan and veggie options. They also have awesome seafood, meat, and plant-based meals. So whatever kind of diet situation you have going on, they have you covered. And they totally take the guesswork out of going to the grocery store and meal prep. It's saving you a bunch of time and a bunch of energy for all the other things that you have to do in your life. Factor's no hassle prepared foods. Make sure that you always have something nutritious on hand when you don't have time to think about the meal and prep for it, and they deliver straight to your door. Timmy does cook a lot, but not every single night. It's a lot for him to take on because I don't really do a lot of cooking. So if we have a heavy week and he's not planning to cook a lot, then we can actually utilize Factor because it's like so flexible and you can decide when you want it and when you don't. Also, they have smoothies and juices, which are my favorite things. Super easy to just grab and go. Head to go.factor75.com/PITS130 and use code PITS130 to get $130 off across 6 boxes. Again, that's go.factor75.com/PITS130 and use code PITS130 to get $130 off across 6 boxes. All right, let's get back to the sode.
This episode is called Kelsey's Reality Bites. I'm assuming things don't go well in New York, but maybe we'll get a Kelly Catron appearance. Here we go.
A dark cloud had formed over our sunny island of Siesta Key.
You say you're so different than Alex, but you're just as bad. I don't owe anyone my loyalty.
Nothing goes down good on that boat.
And with Alex still lurking around, things just kept getting shadier. Most of us hoped he'd be too busy in law school to cause problems.
Really proud of you.
But something kept pulling him back to Siesta Key.
I do miss you.
We didn't know it then, but Juliette was a 2-timing cheat. But the messier they got,
Seeing you with Garrett sucked, but I would like to be with you.
the more we all started to catch on.
Alex went up to visit Juliette at school, and they were all over each other.
And the closer Juliette got to getting what she deserved.
Just over it.
But Juliette wasn't the only one playing with fire.
This is Canvas.
Canvas, fresh in town, you got a boyfriend, anything?
All along.
Canvas is gonna get me in trouble.
At least Madison finally stood up for herself.
I don't want to have this conversation again, so
Step off.
We assumed the coast was clear. So Madison and I headed off to New York to pursue our dreams.
I got a phone call from agencies in New York. I'm so excited! Oh my God.
Little did we know that trip would change my life and possibly end her relationship for good.
Okay, we keep getting dinged for the song. It wasn't real, we crossed the line and it was... And I wanna cut to the streets, drink the ceiling. I wanna fight in the pool, make it bubble up. I wanna cut to the fart.
I wanna cut the cheese.
I wanna cut to the cheese. Fart key.
Cut to the cheese.
On Fart Key. Right? That's what we call it, Fart Key. Wildlife. Foliage.
2 shot is it, babe? Is it my go?
2 shot.
Am I winning? You wanna see a little trick shot here?
See what you got.
Oh, Chef Boy RBG.
Yeah! So you excited for the show, homie?
I'm excited. Are you excited?
Carson, that
Are you
jacket.
ready?
Yeah, that jacket is a no, Carson.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. A little bit of everything. Everyone's coming out to it, minus Madison and Kelsey. They're going to New York.
Oh, man.
What are you gonna do, you know?
Kels?
Yeah,
You ready?
almost. Just grabbing like the last few things.
No.
Producers.
No, Kelsey, you cannot pack your hangers, okay? Okay? She's like, travel hack, bring your own hangers.
What do you think of it?
Oh my God, Kelsey, you look like so high fashion.
It doesn't look like the Siesta Key, Kelsey, does it?
No. You look like a vampire in this one.
I do.
It's beautiful though.
Thanks. Yeah, like that's like the editorial side of it. There's editorial and commercial. Commercial's more like the cheap side, like catalog, not as glamorous.
Okay.
And I always did editorial, and like that's the runway and high fashion and all of that, like Vogue, Elle, and like the more prestigious side of the industry.
Are these all editorial?
Yeah, because that's what I did. So I'm hoping that I can get into that.
Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm
What are you feeling?
excited and I'm nervous because like I have a meeting set up with One Management and Wilhelmina, plus a meeting with a designer. So my goal is to meet with these two agencies, and then hopefully at least one of them will want to sign me. I'm kind of worried about that.
Maybe you should meet with more than
Big
two.
deal. I'm really scared. Like, all my friends are graduating from college now, and I left school to model. And if it doesn't work, like I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Go back to school.
I don't want to bartend here forever.
And you're 20, Kels.
Yeah, but models' span of like actually working is very short.
Oh my gosh.
Go back to school.
So it's like now or never.
So there is a lot riding on
Yeah,
it.
for both of us. It's huge.
Right, let's hit your beats.
I was able to set up one meeting at an engineering firm.
Oh, one.
No way. Is Brandon happy for you?
Yeah, he's being really supportive.
Does she get a lint roller?
Yeah, your f***ing sweater has so much schmutz on
Filthy. I can't handle it.
it. No.
This is a good opportunity for me too, and he totally sees it that way.
Good. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing good.
Like we had our hiccups, but
I feel like we're in a really good place right now.
So excited. That's awesome.
Bro, you know who texted me the other day? Canvas.
Canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hit me up talking about like if I could help her like sit down with her music and like what she has written.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She's...
Like, didn't Mac Lawless say you were C-? Maybe she wants to sit down with someone better?
I'd rate it as like a C. She's kind of a troublemaker to me, like.
I got
As
you.
long as you don't get like lost in like the
sauce?
Yeah.
Nah.
You got a good girl, man. That's what I want, bro.
Don't get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
He's always thinking about cooking.
How do you say Sichuan?
She's like, I use a cup. I won't get lost.
Sichuan? Fried shrimp. This weekend was crazy. Did you know Alex was gonna come?
I had no idea.
But not gonna say that I wasn't happy when he did show up. Like, he has been wrong to me, but he basically, like, came straight out and said he wants to, like, get back to how things used to be.
Do you think Hannah is pretty?
I do. I think Hannah's really pretty.
Well, if looks could kill.
You know that his words are very convincing, just like they always have been, but you don't even want to start that, honestly. Like, he deserves so much better than Alex. Like, he's gonna be one of the guys that doesn't grow up till they're 40.
Yeah.
And I've learned that the most important thing to keep a relationship going and strong is trust. And once trust is broken, it's almost impossible to regain.
Yeah.
Plus, you already have a nice guy.
Exactly. Garrett is a really good guy, but
I just don't like him.
Oh, shit. I was born in the Statue of Liberty.
That is really awesome.
I came to your city, you fell in love with me, I smashed for the hell of it.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Cruise ship kind of.
They're definitely like in the W of Times Square.
This is so us.
We have a hot tub! We have a hot tub! I don't do hot tubs anymore. I'm done with hot tubs.
Why?
Is there only one bed?
Choked up with
It's
that
all
one.
mine.
No. I need my beauty sleep.
It feels good.
I
just
love
to,
that
get
you're
back
here like doing your model thing and I'm like trying to get an engineering job.
I think it's important to keep an open mind with everything. Like, you never know where life's gonna take you.
This could be the beginning of a new chapter.
I know.
New York, New York, make
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm Nuno. Nice to meet you.
Kelsey, nice to meet you.
Hi, Kelsey, Anthony. Thank you for getting on that plane and coming here.
Of course.
How's your day going?
It's good.
So you want the second act?
Scott.
Yes, I do.
When you were doing this the first time, why'd you leave?
I was really young and loved it. I worked in like London, Milan,
Did all the
Paris.
markets.
Yeah, and I even did Tokyo. Like I've loved seeing different cultures and all of that as well. But also, I was a 16-year-old. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And then my mom had been diagnosed with MS, so like I was dealing with all of that.
Yeah, of course. Since the time you've left, a lot has changed.
Yeah, I do understand that.
I'm looking at you and I'm like sitting and thinking, like, where does she fit in? You know?
I'm hoping
That's
to
what
get
you want to hear.
into like the
See what
editorial side
Nuno
of modeling,
thinks.
like runway and high fashion.
Oh, stop. That was
Maybe I'm gonna be politically incorrect here. I never say to any girl, like, you need to lose weight. But the pressure to be a certain shape in this industry, it's real. You know, I think let's look at your book. I don't know how updated it is.
So there's like old ones and updated ones, but like you can look through and get an idea.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, this is obviously shit.
most of these images are very old. They don't, to me, reflect who you are.
Right. I think we probably need to change this book completely.
Right. You're at a disadvantage coming back into the business as opposed to somebody who was never in the business. Trends change. Your look might have been very key then. It might not necessarily be now. And, you know, this market's the toughest market out of any market. Nobody cares that you have a personality. Nobody cares that you're fun. I'm doing this longer than you're on this planet. When I look at your body, when I look at your face, when I look at just the overall package, I don't see you doing high fashion. You're not built like that typical editorial girl. So we can say our goodbyes. Yeah.
Okay, so that scene was definitely edited for it to be as harsh as possible. I mean, he definitely didn't say we can say our goodbyes. Yeah, like right after he said all that awful shit. But I also just hate this shit. They're like, oh no, never could this ever work. Like, fuck off.
Hey, what's up?
Actually just got to the beach, getting ready to do a workout with a couple of the guys. What are you doing?
I'm actually in town.
Really?
Here to do a scene with you.
Yeah.
So, you got back in town and didn't let me know.
Yeah, it was kind of last minute.
It's kind of weird, but,
I think we really need to talk.
Yeah.
Break up time.
Hey,
what's going on?
what's up?
So, I see Alex came and visit you. The kid that I've already had many problems with, the kid that I don't trust, has already caused so many other problems with
Can
me.
I explain for a second?
Not really. There's nothing else to explain. To see him like around you, like I don't want any part of that.
I think that you're not over what happened between Alex and Kelsey, and I think that
You and
I'm not
really
over
don't
anything
work.
with Alex,
Do you
so-
think we work?
No, we obviously don't work. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, I think
that's
you're
all
better
this
off
really is
with
about.
Alex.
this has nothing to do with him.
It has a lot to do with him, actually.
And I know that you're
I mean, he
prone
comes
to
into
think
it.
that.
I mean,
know that
I don't
you're
think
going
I'm prone
to jump to that because of what happened
I mean,
in the
kind of
past.
shows that what happened was that you came to me, you know, to pretty much like get back at Alex, because I mean, that's kind of obvious.
Well, I could go around and say the same thing about Kelsey. That's not true.
Something's true with you and Alex, not me and Kelsey, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't put myself
Look, I've
in that
known Alex
situation.
for a really long time, and we've been on and off for a really long time, and we're just friends right now, but he's always going
no,
to be
you're
my
not just friends,
friend.
because Alex isn't just friends. I'm not gonna believe that. Like,
You can make this
tell me
about
whatever
him if you want,
I
but
mean, I'm
I'm
just letting you
here
know how
trying
it
to be
is.
mature about this, and
I'm gonna stop you right there. If he's in your life, I'm not gonna be in your life. I'm kind of at that point where I'm just tired of being the nice guy.
I just don't want there to be any hard feelings between us.
I don't think there's gonna be any feelings between us. So, good luck.
Garrett got prepped big time before this scene.
Garrett thought he was getting the last laugh, but Juliette was about to throw the final punch.
So the problems with a love square. It's even more tricky than a love triangle. Okay, girl. Like, no, you're from Siesta Key. You can't possibly be an engineer.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. Thank you so much for seeing me.
Of course, I'm happy to get to meet you.
So this is my resume.
Maybe a good interview.
So I see you have recently graduated from school.
Yes.
Can you talk just a little bit more about your experience since then or in school?
Since then, I've been living in Florida and trying to get an engineering job, but I don't have the experience that others do when they come out of school. Like, I haven't done summer internships or anything.
What did you do?
I shouldn't have said that.
And I did take some time off from school to go travel. But
She's like, you traveled. You're never gonna work. Like, you should die. So awful.
Everyone, if you go to college, you can get a degree. The extracurriculars makes you different. Like, I was able to graduate with good grades, but also I showed how I can work with people.
I didn't do anything like that.
At bigger companies, they just have so many different teams. You have to figure out how to communicate. It's a lot more fast-paced. Sometimes you're gonna be working longer hours. That's definitely something that we would want in someone who would work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Like, what? I know how to communicate. I can work long hours. Like, what are you even saying?
Yeah.
Even higher. See, I said lit wick on that TNT. Fast lane, get that need for speed. The blind man, he can't even read. To say something he sees in me.
That's a nice crisp sound. I think that's probably one of the most important details. Make sure the mic's working.
I think that's honestly like...
Take it from me.
No, for sure, right?
Polly knows you want him there at sound check with Carson grabbing his other arm.
Hi! What's up? You see sort of where we're at?
Awesome!
It's dope, right? Wherever you're in sound check.
So cool.
This is like the biggest performance of like my life that I've had thus far.
In your life?
I could be there.
Yes, you could too, but it's all good. You're in New York. I mean, hopefully you're having fun out there.
Well, honestly, babe, I don't know. I had this interview and I don't think it went well. I actually wanted to talk to you about it. And
That sucks, but I think I'm about to get back to the sound check, babe. Could I call you later?
No time.
Right.
No time to hear your problems.
Love you.
Okay. This is where he's most at home.
You control me. It's like a hurricane in my brain.
Hey! Want some help?
Yeah, come on. Oh, whoa.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Take those off. All aboard.
Hi.
Good to see ya. Great, you?
Good. Working hard?
I am. This is pretty much the only physical labor I don't mind doing.
So you had some time off school. You could come work on your boat.
Yeah, I just
That's
like being
cool.
here.
You have a bat.
I've been thinking a lot about, what we talked about in Tallahassee and how you'd like to spend your time with me, your downtime. Great now. And I've talked to Garrett.
He's like, I'm in. Oh, shit.
So you did talk to him?
Yeah, we talked. So that's over.
Oh, he's got his braces off.
Well, I mean, that means a lot because I know that probably wasn't easy.
Yeah. But if you're not serious, then I don't want to do it at all.
He's like, I'm
We're either
not.
official, completely together, or we're not together at all.
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to get hurt again, and you've made me look like an idiot in the past. I looked like you used me. You were kind of a player.
Everything that's been going on recently with my jaw, school, it's been a lot for me to handle, and it also made me realize like what's important in life and what I care about most, and you happen to be one of them. And I'm 100% committed.
Taking a risk, I trust you.
Oh my God, they're BFGF again?
Well, I think you're making the right move.
I thought she was gonna break up with him too.
No, dude.
So,
They're
does that
official.
mean we're official now?
Official.
Ah!
Well, here's your first girlfriend job. You gotta help me clean the boat.
What do you want me to clean?
Just do the seats.
Got it.
She's like, seriously?
It looked like Juliette got exactly what she wanted. And soon enough, she'd get exactly what she deserved.
She's gonna get burned. You play with fire, you get burned.
You see the passion. I want the mansion. I like it fancy. Diamonds to dance.
Yeah, nope. No, you broke my camera, actually. You were so bad at modeling, it broke. Thought you only had 2 meters.
Just on ghosties.
It's just girl in the city being a model.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good, Kelsey.
I'm Larissa. Nice to meet you.
Can someone be nice to her,
so this
please?
Muletter. Right now we're looking for a model for our swim catalog, as well as our editorial shoot. So what agency are you with?
I'm not with one right now at the moment. I was with Next Worldwide previously, and then I took a little break, so now I'm trying to get re-signed.
Okay.
Okay, not a good start.
Oh, it's so awkward to look at their photos in front of them.
Like that's recent. That's old. Old. That's old.
Gotcha. What do you specialize in?
I'm trying to get into high fashion and editorial.
Oh, okay. Simi, can you take her measurements for me? We're definitely gonna see what you bring to the table as far as both editorial and commercial. You're not quite tall. You gotta be sky high to be a runway model. So we're gonna get you in some of these.
Okay.
How tall?
I mean, at this day, in this time,
In this day and age?
probably 5'10" would be the shortest.
And how tall do you think she is?
She's probably
Right
5'10".
So we're gonna start you with an edgy look to see your high fashion style of posing. Okay.
Get it, girl?
Okay.
Yep.
To be honest, you're a little stiff. Torso's a bit long. Turn for me? Can you give me a sexy? Okay. Nowadays, they want us to use girls with more boobs. I think I'm gonna try a commercial look on you.
She thinks she's editorial.
No,
See how
no.
you move in this.
Just Kelsey getting crushed episode.
All right. So I definitely love your personality, but what we're looking for right now is edgier for a runway shoot. Some suggestions I can say is if you dye your hair, it'll take you away from the blonde hair, blue eyes girl. I'm sorry that we don't have anything at the moment for you, but there's always next season.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Harsh.
Can I give you some advice? Get a new face.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, baby. How are you?
Oh, basically a massacre.
What do you mean?
Going into these castings and ghosties, I expected to be editorial, and then all of a sudden they're telling me, I don't think that you can do editorial or high fashion anymore. This trip is not what I expected at all.
Well, you know what, honey? Step back from all this.
Yeah.
Just your tone of voice, I can hear you and how down you are, and you know.
Well, it's
when
rejection. It sucks.
This industry is all about rejection. And so if you're not ready for that, then
I'm meeting with another agency tomorrow, so I'm gonna see how that goes.
I don't want to be in an industry that's all about rejection based on how I look. No,
my
thank
God.
you.
No.
Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for coming, honestly.
It's
is this-
not my biggest book.
It's not your biggest book?
No, there's some stuff in there, but hopefully you can help me out. Maybe give me some advice, read over some things. I can't always compose a song as much as I can compose poetry or
Hurtful songs he sings to me in the dark while I fall apart. This is really deep. Seems like you carry a lot of pain.
I've lived a long 21 years, to say the least. So
Yeah, like
music has been like my outlet completely for it.
share.
Well, I technically grew up homeless. Like, I've lived in hotel lobbies, I've lived in cars, and like, I've been taking care of myself since I was 16. You know, you go through things, and like, there's days where you don't eat, there's days where you don't know what's gonna happen. But writing's definitely my escape.
I feel the same here.
That's what's up.
Different backgrounds, though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've lived a pretty, like, easygoing, like, pretty privileged life. Like, I still see both my parents all the time. I mean, like, nothing, like, too crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, for you, it seems a little different.
Like, I had to grow up super fast, and I emotionally took care of myself.
So when stuff like that would happen to you and you just be by yourself, you would go right here?
That's exactly. Just right.
Just from where I'm at as an artist, get behind a mic. Know what you are. If you're a writer, that's fine. But like,
I mean,
just
that's-
get after it, like fast.
That's why I'm here.
Exactly, and I appreciate you for being here. I think something that I could
When did Brandon become such an
bring you
expert?
to, which would be really fun, is have a show coming up. I'll show you how I go on stage.
Okay.
You see me here right now, I'm very calm and collect. But on stage, I might jump in the crowd. I might take my shirt off. And like Chloe will be there, Polly will be there. Only person that won't be there is Madison and Kelsey.
Why
Only
not?
person.
It's just a little like a...
Madison got like a job interview in New York.
I just thought she would, you know, be there for your performance.
I thought she'd be there for my performance,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
I mean, like,
cracks in the relationship.
If I was your girlfriend, I'd try to be there. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, okay. You seem like a daddy's girl.
Have some fun. Figure it out.
Oof, the sexual tension.
So many ripped jeans.
Yeah, pointing at each other.
Like, what even is this? It's a model mixer. What does that mean? Like, who does that? Friends of mine who are models. Okay, but I'm not a model, so
Oh my God, but you could be.
like ugly duckling of this thing.
No, you're not.
You and
Shut
your
up. You're
model
gorgeous.
friends. Everyone always loves you. It's gonna be great.
No matter what you look like, everyone loves you.
Unless you go on a go see. Models. Oh, hey, we're here. Oh my God, that was the one.
Hey guys, thanks for inviting us. This is my
You know
friend
this
Madison.
place?
No, the guy from the one management model.
Oh, maybe they're putting on this model mixer.
He was there.
Hi, I'm Madison.
Madison Jason.
When did you guys get here?
I got here yesterday. So I've been interviewed, and then so like one is like when the agencies I'm out. And it's gonna like get your guys' feedback.
Oh, cool decision.
For 2 years. Are you doing commercial or editorial?
Commercial, like more like print stuff.
You like that?
Yeah, I like it. I feel like that's where you like make the money.
Yeah. I was trying to get back into editorial.
Yes, definitely.
Or like maybe like more commercial.
We're talking
but, like,
model
I've never done
talk.
that.
My favorite talk.
It's mine too. I know so much about
I feel like
You're hanging about, you know, a bunch of models, like.
I know, I feel so insecure about myself now that I come here.
How and why? And why aren't you?
One of us. Join us.
Join us, beautiful people. He looks like that bachelor, Matt James.
I think you should be doing this.
Oh my god, you're just flattering me though.
Call it when you see it. All right, you have options. Let me tell you, you're lucky we're here on a weekend. We have a table at Marquee.
Are we invited?
You're definitely invited. We'd love to have you. You can live the model life, but then decide for yourself. How about that?
No runway walks.
No, all
I
runway
might
walks.
just do the catwalk just for fun. I'll like walk into Marquee like, hey guys.
If you would, I'd probably fall.
Just if she walked in
If she
like
walked
that,
in,
like,
like
hi
moving her
guys.
shoulders.
New York is full of temptations, and Madison's good girl status would soon be tested.
She's like, well, I'm fake dating Brandon. Like, I would love to sleep with this model.
My name is Kelsey Owens. I'm here to see Betsy Schrader.
I'm the most underrated. Everybody say they spitting fire like a dragon. Watch me come and slam. Coming from the basement. Double XL, man, I want the cover. There's no way that I'm not in the conversation.
Kelsey,
Oh no, Kelsey, don't roll up your jeans to mid-calf like that.
So pretty in
Yeah,
here.
you can see right there.
Let's see your book. But someone that's more updated.
Okay.
She's not gonna be
You can
nice.
tell.
you know that they're they're a little dated. Yeah.
You know that these suck. Like nobody's doing black and white photos anymore. Like nobody.
These are very edgy, and looking at you and looking at these photos, it's not the same girl anymore.
I would be like, well, your hydrangeas are dying.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
So can
yeah.
you like?
Off?
Yeah.
We could, chop your hair off, make you a little more like gender neutral. Yeah. But I mean, it's a little unrealistic for you right now to focus on runway and high fashion.
Exactly.
That ship has kind of already sailed for you.
Okay.
What could be more exciting is focusing on a more
She could be in
commercial
any fashion show and nothing would happen, you know?
No one would
No one would write about it.
in.
No one would not buy the clothes. Like, she could do it, okay? And like, these people to be so definitive with this subjective.
I've always been, like, editorial and high fashion is pretty much what I've always been. Like, I worked in, like, Tokyo. Like, I've loved all of that. So, like, I've never really done, like, commercial stuff at all. And
Well, here's the thing. I think that you should start thinking about a commercial route, not in the fact that, it's like below high fashion, but standardly pretty. It's more lifestyle, but it's not in like a cheesy way. It's just, I think that, you're a gorgeous girl. You don't look like your book anymore. But I think that there's something there.
Okay.
And commercial girls are ruling it right now.
Nothing wrong with commercial.
No, that's how Emrata got her
I'm
start.
passionate about, and that's where I want to end up. So if commercial's the way to go, then I would absolutely be willing to do whatever it takes for that.
And I like the sound of that. But before we make any decisions, I would like you to set up a test shoot with someone locally in Florida.
Change your whole face.
I want to see that you're going to take the initiative to do it.
I can do that.
I can't wait.
Kelsey, you should have just updated your book before you went. Like, that's not that hard to do. You shouldn't have gone to New York on this trip without an updated book.
School and all that. I missed you.
Oh, baby. It's nice to have you home. So what are your plans, Juliette?
I don't know. I got back together with Alex.
Mom is not gonna like that.
What's going on with Garrett?
I don't feel like we're supposed to be together. Like, I just don't feel like there's that connection. Garrett seems like he's picture perfect and he's a perfect person and all this stuff. He looks perfect. He doesn't do anything wrong, but like, that is so boring. With Alex, I feel like I can just be myself. It's like, he's my friend. And I feel like Garrett and I just don't have those like friendly qualities. And like, he doesn't find the same things I find funny. And like, that's like not how it's supposed to. These are super cute. That's not how this is supposed to happen. Look how that is.
Yes. You need to also
You
remember
have those, Juliette.
your relationship with Alex is being. There's a little bit of a commotion around the relationship. I mean, he's hurt you in the past. He's cheating on you with other girls. Is that something that you want to go back to?
No, obviously that's not something I want to go back to. Like, I don't want to go back to him and him cheat on me again. But I feel like he's different lately, and
What do you do if your kid does something so stupid?
You got to talk to them about the possible, outcomes and say you'll be there for them no matter what, but they gotta make their own mistakes in order to learn.
Well, I just want to, one more time, be cautious with Alex. He's hurt you in the past. I mean, you were not very happy with him.
I know.
I mean, it's not a good foundation if there's jealousy from day one. That doesn't work for long term. It's not right. It's just not right. You need to be in a healthy relationship. It's not a good thing for you. Have you ever consider maybe not being with anybody?
I was just about to say that.
For a little while? Be on your own and learn to know yourself and be strong and go through school and...
Sounds fun.
Power to the woman.
When it came to Alex, Juliette wasn't interested in anyone's good advice. And her bad decisions were gonna catch up with her big time.
Making a bad move.
Something's gonna catch up to her big time. Brandon's big performance at the Rhythm House.
You can only assume it's Siesta Key's second biggest club, because it's not where Polly's performed. Oh, blue Gatorade shots.
Yucko.
Those give you a headache.
Brandon!
What up, Cameron?
You excited?
I just want to
me to give you this shot. We're gonna take this. I wish you nothing but success. It's your time to shine, homie.
I appreciate you for bringing it, homie. Cheers. Thank you, bro.
How nervous are you?
No, be honest. I'm definitely nervous. If I wasn't nervous, that means that it didn't mean that much.
Like the butterflies where you get like right before you go on the football field.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
It reminds me just like that.
Are you having a good time? You look like you're having a blast.
Oh no.
Holly and Paige?
Paige. I think she might like both. Damn.
Lots of shots going on.
Oh yeah, they're definitely vibing.
Hot tonight. I can't even take it.
Hey, you want to take a picture with me? Can I kiss you on the cheek?
Oh, Chloe's gonna snap the
Snapchat.
shit out of this. Paparazzi.
Let's do this. Nope, we're not waiting on the line.
Look at that outfit. That was
Right in. Music modeling is code for sex. That's all I'm talking about. Did he just get Zima'd or iced? Oh, she can't find her.
Oh my God, Paige.
I found it.
Oh no.
Or like a loser, because it's not really who I am. I just have trouble expressing myself. That's all.
That's his game? I'm sorry.
Oh, Paige's blackout though, you guys.
Yeah. Polly knew it.
For sure, it was like Savannah or Samantha. Savannah, right?
Oh my God. I'm seeing. I heard your performance tonight. I was like, I have to come.
Oh, you got to, for sure. Show us the VIP if you want.
Yeah, can we?
For sure. We're about to get a shot. Here, slide.
I'm about to get a shot. I'll be right back.
Girls are all over you.
I'm being a good boy.
Brandon, dude, keep it together.
Brandon was getting more attention than he could handle. His big night was about to turn into his biggest mistake.
Oof, I hope his earbuds work.
Oh, Paige.
What did Paige do?
She's just being so drunk.
Oh, heart. She only has one.
You love him. You love him. Look at her cheeks. You guys are the best, man.
Turn up forever? Is that Judy?
We celebrate!
Yes! The mic worked.
Lit. It was lit. That was lit. Yeah.
All right, he killed it.
He made it. He fucking lit it up. Oh, Diplo, meanwhile. Yes. Rhythm. Oh, it's so you can't do that. No, Jason, I can't, she said.
I like your choker. Thank you. For sure. We're gonna have a good time.
I mean, she shouldn't have been flirting, but she did the right thing. Oh.
What
was that urine? She drinking a bucket of urine?
It was pretty lit. You had your shirt off and everything.
Oh, shit. That was... He was just kissing her. No, you're not coming back.
Oh, this place is giving me nightmares.
It's making me want to party. Ooh, yikes. They just made him look evil.
Uh-huh.
I just gotta check in with Brandon, okay? I'm sure he wants to FaceTime right now.
Oh my God, how many times have I been outside this club?
Brandon.
Honey, where's Brandon Combs? Sorry, he gets to the phone right now.
New York isn't New York without you, love.
Are you gonna come stay with me tonight?
Oh, shit. She just went for it.
Thought it was gonna be Savannah.
I call you from first.
Let's go.
Do you want to go with me?
Let's go. Let's go that way. Actually, let's go this way.
Brandon. Oh, not Canvas. Right, we forgot about Canvas.
You got tits. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. I don't have any.
That's sad.
Oh, they're just like cuddling at
Netflix
home.
and chill.
Yeah. Why don't you guys get a f***ing tortoise?
She was in a city of 9 million people, but Madison felt all alone. Back at home,
What about all the
Brandon
people?
wouldn't be as lonely.
She could have just hung out with any of those 9 million people. Let's walk on the Brooklyn Bridge.
How do you feel about the trip?
It's had its ups and downs. I don't know.
Let's get coffee. Let's get coffee and go
I
there.
walked into this trip being like, all right, I'm gonna take over. And then I'm like, wait, where's my takeover? I'm getting rejected left and right. But like, they pretty much shut it down. They're like, you can't do editorial. They said that commercial is like a potential thing, but like, I don't know how to do that.
But would you be interested in trying it? Like,
I would. I'm open to it. It's just scary because it's like, it's not what I came here for.
Yeah, it sucks.
But I know modeling is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And
So if you can do commercial,
yeah,
do it.
which would be great.
And I admire that you like know that. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
The meeting didn't go great. It was like looking back, like I haven't been putting my heart into this, and like
That's
if
like
I
good,
had,
like, we
like I
stepped
probably
away,
would
like-
have had a job by now. But now that I'm actively pursuing it, I'm starting to realize that maybe I'm chasing something that isn't right for me. Like you know how
Do a summer internship.
But I still have to figure out what I do want. Like that
Well, it
sucks. I
takes
feel like
time.
I'm
You know how
running out of
confusing
time.
it is?
Like I have 5 years of schooling, like as an engineer.
Yes. So like, I know before you were worried about being away from Brandon. How are you feeling now?
Yeah. I've been like trying to call in and stay in contact, and he's so busy.
Yes. Yes. Have you guys talked at all?
I tried. I couldn't get a hold of him.
Still? Yeah.
No good.
I think it's just like, it's his first like big performance. So I'm sure like that's just a lot on his mind right now.
And I get that, and I'm really, really trying to be supportive.
Yeah.
But like also like I need him to like throw me a bone. Like this is what I'm doing, and I want his support. Like because the engineering isn't going great.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's just like a short trip, but he's not available.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing his thing. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna smile about it.
Watching the two of them is painful.
Alex needs to clean that boat.
But like, get to work.
Are they in a motel?
The camera crew went with him? Oh, dude.
Morning after.
Can you keep a secret?
But at the end of the day, like he loves you, and I think, it'll be okay.
It's not gonna be okay, Madison.
Oof.
He's not.
Can you keep a secret?
What's up, man?
What's up? Yes, I am Brandon.
I thought he was gonna be his dad.
I went home with another girl last night.
You don't know if anyone saw you guys?
I stayed till they closed and I left.
Oh, really? I could not find you anywhere. I brought some costumes for the Halloween party.
Matching.
I don't care what anyone says.
Savage.
Congratulations, you're with the biggest cheater of Siesta Key.
Who you're in love with, Chloe.
Hit me.
I saw him leave with a girl.
Let's turn this party up, people.
Why would you tell me you love me when clearly you don't?
I do.
Oh my God.
That episode looks good. Sorry, Kelsey and Madison. That was rough for you guys. But New York is a harsh place, man.
Yes. If you can make it there.
You can make it anywhere.
Good sode. Good sode.
Good sode.
I think we're in a bit of like a lull from the last two, which were aftermath, but it's clearly picking up into some major drama. Brandon just cheated on Madison. Shit is gonna fly. I mean, I wonder if Chloe will say she saw him on Snapchat. How Chloe will out this secret. I can't wait to find out.
Can't wait to find out. The costume hoopla looks intense.
What's the costume hoopla?
The next party where they're all in costume and it's a hoopla.
No, hoorah.
Hoorah!
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being who you are. Love you.
Love you too.
Appreciate your time. Annie, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, so much.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.